feel like camp has gone for you through six practices?
I feel like it's been going pretty well. I think every day I'm learning little things to take my game to the next level, and so it's fun. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it, and finding engines in my game to get better. And so that's what I'm excited about. I feel like I'm growing steadily.
How much are you and Sauce pushing each other?
Man, I think it's the whole DB room. Like every like just I believe we have a really really deep group, and it's making everybody better. I think we're all doing a good job of pushing each other, and so between me and him, it's nothing but love. He's a good player. He's pushing me to be an even better player, and hopefully I'm doing that for him. So, and the same goes with DJ. He's a really good dude too.
Bryce, how do you look at this? Do you think of it as that this is your job to lose, or what's your mindset going into camp?
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, I can only control what I can control. And so I can't really worry about or analyze how things are going to happen, what this or that is going to happen. All I can really do is be the best version of me, continue to stay diligent each and every day. And by that, I'm going to be exactly where I want to be, and hopefully I push others to be at their best as well.
Change anything you did to come back different in any way because you knew you were going to be in for more of a competition this year? Did anything different this offseason?
Not with that intent in mind. Really just, I think this off season, I was just trying to find ways to just take my game to a whole nother level, and it had really nothing to do with anybody else but me wanting to be the best. And so that's kind of what happened for me in this off season, coming back, trying to be to be at that next level that I think I can go to.
Bryce, you worry at all how taking control, only what you can control, but you're competing against a guy who's drafted number 4 overall.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy got a very good contract in free agency. Do you worry at all that kind of deck is stacked against you in that regard?
Well, I feel like, everything happens for a reason, and my faith is a big part in where I have peace and where I'm at, because I know, like I said, if I do what I'm supposed to do, if I continue to get better, then, everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. And I don't really worry, honestly. I don't really worry about, this or that thing, because all that stuff just takes away from my game and what I'm trying to do in the present. Nothing really good comes from that. So at the end of the day, it's really like, I always kind of say I'm my biggest competitor when I don't want to do things, when I don't want to be lazy, when I don't want to get extra work in. And that has nothing to do with anybody else but me. So, that's the approach I try and take to. And I feel like, that's what's got me to where I'm at right now.
Are there things you can do, Bryce, to get to the ball more? I think you're going maybe what you did last year, but one thing maybe they said is not getting to the ball enough. Are there things you can do to improve in that area, or is that just kind of the ball finds you sometimes?
Yeah. Nah, I think it goes hand in hand with, seeking it out, visualizing, being able to see where, you find your opportunities. And, I think it's being more intentional, like, oh, okay, if I see something, taking my shot. And but all of that comes within the framework of the defense. Like, none of it comes from like being outside yourself. And so, naturally through the ebbs and flows of the games, you're going to get your opportunities. And last year I had plenty of opportunities. And so I just got to keep doing what I'm doing and, just convert those opportunities. And I think everything will work out.
Bryce, how loud a voice is Jordan?
Oh, he's awesome, man. I think he's a really good communicator, and another thing is he's a really good problem solver. And I think that's what you look for in safeties, is somebody to be a problem solver. When things don't go well, how do you get us out of a tricky situation? I think he does a really good job of doing that, and you appreciate playing with somebody like that as a corner.
Is there a good example of that comes to mind?
Yeah. Yesterday in practice, Coach showed a really good clip of, the offense shifted in motion, and we weren't, the run. There was going to be a run play, but we had all of our guys stacked to one side, and he commanded them to move over, push them over, and then he made a tackle for a loss. And on top of that, so I think that's a really good example of him just being demonstrative with his communication, getting everybody on the same page, and then having the poise to do his assignment and do it really well.
What have you seen from the quarterback number 2 this year compared to a year ago?
Well, I think he's He's growing. I think anytime you have another quarterback, quarterback in the same system another year, you see the confidence, you see the comfortability. And I think with Zach, he can make any throw. His skill level is not a question at all. I think he's just continuing. He's going to continue as well as he already is. Just keep getting more comfortable in the system, and it's gonna, work out well. I think for him.
Just for you being in the second year in the same system, how much does that change camp for you this year compared to last year?
Well, I think it's really helping the game slow down for me. Me and Tio, we have a good dialogue. We kind of understand each other. We know how each other thinks. And so we can progress in our conversations. We can talk about a little bit deeper things now because we have the baselines covered. So I think it's big, just having the game slow down, being able to understand what our coach is thinking with certain calls. All that helps you just be a lot more poised, make more plays, and just be comfortable with whatever happens.